What's going on? What's going on, my co-creators? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, beautiful, fantastic, lovely day. Just wanted to check in with you before it got too late. I've been doing a late night little meal for me right quick. Um, Look, y'all, I want to talk to you today about about hoarding. We've seen those shows where they got the people that's holding on to all this stuff in their houses, and they've got all type of memorabilia, or a lot of it's junk. I've seen people hold on to too many pets. We've all seen the cats and the dogs and the people holding on to human waste. I've seen all type of weird hoarding, and there's always usually a traumatic situation that causes people to be so wanting to hold on. They kind of get stuck in one part of their life. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not going to sit here and try to break it down, but it always seems like, is there something that happened in their past on those shows that gets them caught up and kind of stuck in a moment, and they just want to they don't want to lose that time or something. It's always something traumatic going on with those things. So anyway, you know, I've seen those shows, and I've seen people just hold on to material things and physical things they can touch. Um, but in real life, which that is real life too, but in my life, I've seen myself hold on to ideas. And it's kind of the same way. I mean, a lot of times people have problems, you just can't see them. Some problems are obvious, like if somebody has like a eating problem, you can see it in their weight. If somebody has like a drug problem, you'll see it in the way they act. If somebody has all types of different problems, they're obvious. But some problems that we have, they're not obvious. They can be kind of hidden. And it's like a lot of times we hoard ideas, we hoard old traditions, we hoard old ways, and that's one of the things that holds us back sometimes, because we're constantly holding on to an old way of doing things. And really, life changes every day. And I always encourage people to reevaluate everything you're doing. Don't just keep doing things just to do it. Even the little mundane things, you need to reevaluate everything. Like, why do I really do this? Why do I really eat this? Why do I get up at this time? Why do I dress like this? Why do I talk like this? Why do I listen to this type of music? Like, reevaluate every little thing in our life. Because a lot of times we're hoarding a lot of old ideas and ideals that do not serve us anymore. Hoarding isn't just obvious. It can happen in subtle ways. I mean, if you've been in relationship after relationship and you keep seeing the same thing happening, you may be hoarding some old ideas, some old connections, some old people in your background, some old thoughts about how things supposed to go, some old ideas about how you thought marriage would be because you might have seen something on TV or somebody but really you're hoarding on to some old ideas. You need to let them go. And hoarding is a real thing. And I never really thought I was a hoarder. But I remember when I first moved away from my hometown, and I moved up. It's probably like 8 hours away, and I remember packing my car full of all types of things, and it was this thing, everything from books to fish tanks to coffee tables and I'm piling all this stuff up inside this car, old clothes and suits and notebooks of stuff. I mean, just so much stuff I was piling in this car, and I drove 8 hours away. And I remember like a week or so later, I drove another 8 hours back to where I was from, and I put another carload of all this stuff that I thought I needed, and I'm to move into my new place, my new town, my new state, my new city. And I remember probably about 2 months after I went through all that trouble, and I still had more stuff I wanted to go back and get. After 2 months, I went through all that trouble of hoarding all that stuff and bringing all that stuff with me to this new place, new people, new experiences, new surroundings, and I got a house full of old stuff. And I just got up one morning and I literally threw away 95% of all that stuff I dragged from my hometown. Because I realized that I was holding on to an old idea. I thought I was going to move to this brand spanking new place with my old ideas and expect to flourish. And it just hit me. I was like, okay, I need to get rid of all this stuff. I need to get rid of it all. I can't be trying to move on and still having the same stuff with me. And so that's kind of like on a physical way, but we got to do that on a mental way and a spiritual way, emotional way. Really, that's what we really need to focus on, is letting go of that old stuff, those old ideas. Stop hoarding. You think you're not a hoarder, you can't see it, but you're really hoarding some old ideas. A lot of people need to let go of the way they see the world. We are definitely behind on how we should be looking at this world. We should be looking at these politicians. We should be looking at our country in a different way, our state, our rights, everything. We should be looking at it in a certain way, but we're hoarding on to an old idea. We think things are going to go back to how they were back before all the craziness, but they're not. We got to have fresh ideas and think different and do different. So don't be a hoarder, my co-creators. We got to keep it fresh around here. Just like I was saying the other day, we're made up of 70 something percent water or more. I forget exactly. Mostly water. And we got to keep things flowing. You can't have stagnant water. Water has to flow. That's why I always say you got to work out, sweat, breathe in, get your heart rate up, lymphatic system working. That's how you keep yourself fresh and stop hoarding onto all the old stuff, hoarding onto old ideas. That's where depression come in at. That's when anxiety come in at, when you hold on to old ideas and old expectations of yourself. We got to have new ideas. We got to find new reasons to do things. We got to reevaluate everything we're doing. Make sure there's a reason why we're doing it. Don't just do it just because we used to do it. That's hoarding. So folks, anyway, my co-creators, 30 minutes cardio, 10 minutes meditation, turn off the news, leave your cell phone at home sometime, and incorporate fasting into your day and stop being a hoarder. I love you, my co-creators. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.